These are the shocking stages a narcissist experiences when you walk away. Have you ever contemplated the aftermath of breaking free from a narcissist's clutches? Recently, I engaged in a conversation about the stages of narcissistic abuse, exploring the cyclical pattern of idealization, devaluation, discard, hoover, and repeat that often characterizes narcissistic relationships. However, we seldom delve into the subsequent stages that unfold within the mind of the narcissist when you finally leave them. This exploration aims to shed light on this subject, recognizing its lack of widespread discussion but acknowledging its significance. Many individuals question what the narcissist will do next or how the aftermath will unfold. While each situation carries its unique traits and unpredictability, I've gathered various accounts and drawn from personal experiences to elucidate the general patterns and strategies narcissists commonly employ. Their intent is to bolster their self-image by attempting to paint you as the malign force within the relationship. So, let us embark on an exploration of the aftermath when you break free from a narcissist. Before we proceed, I encourage you to like and subscribe to this channel. Here we delve into the vast realm of narcissism, fostering awareness and promoting personal growth, healing, change, and development. So, what unfolds when you decide to part ways with a narcissist? The journey begins with contemplation and recognition of the pain and mistreatment endured throughout the relationship. However, when you express your intention to leave or even hint at it, the narcissist often struggles to accept it. In my own experience, I failed to fathom that my partner would possess the courage and determination to walk away from me. I firmly believed I held control over her and the situation, failing to acknowledge the long-term repercussions of my actions. I naively assumed that things would swiftly return to normal, and we would continue our lives as before. This mindset originates from the narcissist's unwavering conviction of their superiority and indispensability, leading them to question why anyone would contemplate leaving such perfection. Nonetheless, despite their disbelief, you persevere with your decision to sever ties. You embark on the necessary steps to detach yourself from the relationship, which may involve costing, blocking communication channels, or strategically choosing a moment to depart, perhaps when they are occupied with work or during the silent solitude of nightfall. The objective is to physically distance yourself from the toxic dynamic, allowing space for healing and growth to commence. When you leave a narcissist, you are met with a profound sense of surprise and an overwhelming feeling of betrayal. Despite enduring years of abuse at their hands, the narcissist is caught off guard by your sudden departure. They express disbelief, grappling with how you could dare to leave them. In response, you may feel compelled to remind them of the extensive abuse and mistreatment they inflicted upon you. However, it is crucial to acknowledge that the narcissist does not genuinely care about your pain. Their primary focus centers around your perceived act of betrayal by choosing to walk away from the relationship. Consequently, the narcissist may unleash a barrage of stories and accusations, highlighting their skewed perception of the betrayal they believe you have committed. Following the initial shock and sense of betrayal, anger usually ensues within the narcissist. They become infuriated that you had the audacity to leave their grasp. While tears and sadness may briefly emerge, a significant aspect of these emotional responses is grounded in anger. They are furious because you dared to defy their sense of entitlement. In their eyes, you were nothing more than a possession, a toy to be played with at their whim, only to be discarded and retrieved for their amusement later on. However, with your departure, you shattered their illusion and declined to participate in their manipulative games any longer. How could you do such a thing? The sense of betrayal lingers, entangled with the entitlement the narcissist feels towards you. They believe they are entitled to the relationship, to the image they meticulously crafted in their own minds and in the eyes of the public. They yearn to maintain the facade of a harmonious family unit, basking in the praise and admiration of others. Hence, they may opt not to disclose the breakup to anyone, as they remain in a state of uncertainty, still striving to concoct a plan to win you back. Subsequently, the narcissist enters a phase of self-gaslighting, directing their efforts not towards you, but inwardly, as they craft a narrative to justify your departure. They convince themselves that you left because of alleged infidelity, disinterest, or some other wrongdoing on your part. Compiling a list of your supposed faults, they attribute them as the sole reasons for your decision to leave, absolving themselves of any responsibility. In my personal experience, I couldn't accept blame, so I turned it around, placing the fault on my partner and the individuals involved in the affair. Viewing myself as the victim, I shifted into victim mode to escape any feelings of guilt. By altering the script and shifting blame onto others, the narcissist evades facing the truth and shields themselves from remorse over their own actions. So, what lies ahead in this intricate process? Following or even concurrently with self-gaslighting is the insidious smear campaign, which may have already been in motion throughout the duration of the relationship. The narcissist covertly speaks ill of you to various friends and family members, expressing concerns about your behavior. They may claim that you have changed, grown increasingly frustrated, or even accuse you of being abusive. Through these subtle insinuations, they gradually manipulate others to align with their skewed perspective. The ultimate goal is to tarnish your reputation, either to evoke feelings of guilt within you or to entice you to reach out and question their actions. This manipulative tactic aims to instill doubt within you, causing you to question whether leaving was the right decision. It becomes particularly challenging when others, unaware of the true dynamics of the abuse you endured, question why you ended what appeared to be a seemingly perfect relationship. Moreover, the narcissist embarks on an unsettling path of involving others in the situation, particularly family members from both sides, as a means to advance their agenda. These unwitting participants are coerced into becoming flying monkeys, manipulated to check on you, manipulate you further, and belittle you. The narcissist presents themselves as concerned individuals, masking the true extent of abuse transpiring within the relationship. They skillfully draw these individuals into their distorted reality, seeking validation and support for their version of events. I have observed this pattern unfold repeatedly. Once you exit the relationship, the narcissist cunningly ingratiates themselves with individuals from your social circle, including both friends and family members, even cultivating friendships with people they previously held no genuine interest in. They might suddenly attend the same religious congregation as you, despite previously displaying no affinity for religious practices. It's all part of their calculated strategy to expand their sphere of influence. Consequently, you may find people approaching you with apparent concern, misinformed by the narcissist about your supposed struggles, oftentimes fabricated. The narcissist skillfully manipulates these individuals to gather information and forge further connections. This brings us to the concept of flying monkeys. These unwitting individuals are deployed not only to sway your perspectives, but can also be used as instruments of revenge. As the narcissist realizes that you are unwavering in setting and maintaining boundaries, refusing to yield or cater to their demands, their vindictiveness escalates. Frustration engulfs them as their attempts at manipulation persistently fail. In some instances, stalking behavior intensifies. The narcissist invades spaces where they should not be, following you, and reaching out through various means of communication. You may receive unwarranted texts, calls, or messages from them, leaving you perplexed as to why they persist in intruding upon your life. This escalation is often accompanied by acts of vandalism and physical or mental abuse, as the narcissist seeks revenge and aims to inflict pain upon you. They perceive your departure and the reclamation of control over your own life as a personal affront, desiring to make you suffer in the same manner they believe you have caused them pain. In their relentless pursuit of revenge, the narcissist cunningly manipulates their entourage of flying monkeys to execute their agenda. These individuals, under the sway of the narcissist's influence, serve as conduits for continued harassment and control over your life. Fueled by a desperate need for vindication, the narcissist refuses to allow you the power to reject or undermine them. They cannot bear to see their privileges stripped away or their reputation tarnished in the eyes of others. Consequently, they are willing to go to any lengths necessary to inflict pain upon you, solely to witness your suffering. One of the most potent means by which narcissists seek to inflict pain is by introducing a new source of admiration and attention into their life. They flood social media platforms with posts that prominently showcase their new partner, purposefully parading them before your friends and family. The underlying message is clear. They have moved on from you, suggesting that you were a broken and undeserving individual. This calculated tactic aims to plant seeds of doubt within you, making you question whether the new supply is receiving everything you once desired. However, it is crucial to understand that the new supply may not necessarily receive all they desire either. The narcissist skillfully withholds certain aspects or creates a sense of scarcity and unfulfilled needs to keep the new supply continually hooked and seeking validation. The presence of a new supply serves as a triggering mechanism, an attempt to provoke you into chasing after them, thus boosting the narcissist's fragile ego and providing a temporary salve for their insecurities. They crave the validation that comes from someone still pursuing them, particularly when those close to them have been pushed away. The entrance of a new supply conveniently distracts the narcissist, enabling them to shift their attention towards the next target or conquest. They firmly believe that this new person will fix everything, as they are blissfully unaware of the narcissist's tumultuous history or true nature. The narcissist skillfully manipulates and molds the narrative to their advantage, casting themselves as the victim and absolving any responsibility for their past actions. Contrary to popular belief, many assume that once the narcissist finds a new supply, they will not attempt to return. However, it is crucial to grasp that this is often not the case. The presence of a new supply does not rectify the deeply ingrained issues or alter the narcissist's core nature, despite any temporary illusions you may have of their transformation. You might find yourself questioning whether the narcissist has truly changed, only to realize that they continue to contact you, re-enter your life, and engage with you. This persistent behavior can be attributed to the extensive use of hoovering tactics, a defining characteristic of narcissistic behavior. Even when involved in new relationships or having children with others, the narcissist remains indifferent. Their primary objective is to keep lines of communication open with all their previous exes, exploiting these interactions for emotional, physical, or sexual satisfaction. They derive a sense of exhilaration from maintaining connections with their past entanglements. Intermittently, you may encounter instances where the narcissist pleads and begs to re-enter your life. This can be puzzling, as you question why they are begging after initially discarding you and displaying no concern for your departure. However, in many cases, the narcissist's begging is just another manipulation tactic. Their pleas aim to regain control over you, fueled by frustration over the loss of control and your audacity to reject them. Driven by their entitled mindset, they firmly believe they have the right to possess and exert control over you. The narcissist may employ various tactics to persuade you to reconcile, but once they feel they have regained the upper hand, the begging abruptly ceases. Communication gradually diminishes, and they may even resort to ghosting you. Yet, at times, they resurface, seemingly attempting to fulfill your previously unmet desires within the relationship, creating an illusion of change. However, it is essential to recognize that these actions are simply another means of manipulation, part of their ongoing efforts to hoover you back into their sphere of control. Regardless of the current stage of the relationship or the behaviors exhibited by the narcissist, it is crucial to grasp that there is always a possibility they are interacting with you in a calculated manner, either to win you back or discard you once again, all in pursuit of maintaining control. It is important to understand that hoovering does not signify genuine care or concern. It is solely a tool employed for the purpose of manipulation and control. I hope this elucidation has provided you with a deeper understanding of the stages and dynamics at play. I encourage you to share which stage you are currently experiencing in the comments below, facilitating connections with individuals undergoing similar situations and fostering an environment of support and shared understanding. Thank you for your engagement, and I eagerly anticipate further interactions. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. See you in another video.